What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OG GM, coming to you live on a foggy, rainy Thursday morning here at Site B. It is the 18th day of May, which means it is Steve the Cat's 1-year birthday today. According to the paperwork we got when we adopted him in August, today is the day he was born. So happy birthday to Steve the Cat. I've had him for a year come August 3rd, so yay. My little boy is all growing up. In another episode of I Do It So You Don't Have To, the D&D survey for round 5 of the playtest is live because we can't make it through an entire week without Wizards of the Coast doing something that makes no sense. According to Wizards of the Coast, this playtest has been up for a while. Remember, we've had a couple articles from them going about how they went through the playtest and responded to what people said, like the Druid response. Remember, we went over that, and the Paladin response. Remember, we went over that. Well, according to them, this playtest has been up for a while. Except, of course, we know that's not true because we literally were on this site a week ago, and there was no link for the playtest. So we were literally on the 1D&D site last Friday, like we have been doing every Friday for a while now. Looked at everything that had been updated since the last time. There was no link for the survey. Now, a week later, there's a bright yellow link for the survey. Survey available for playtest round 5, which means sometime between Friday and today, it went live. No announcement for it anywhere. How unusual. But according to Wizards of the Coast, it's been up for a while because they've been responding. We went over the results of the survey, and we want to see that you want these changes made to Druid and Paladin. Well, how could you have gone over the results if the survey wasn't up yet? Because all I have to do is go back to watching my video that I made a week ago and see that big yellow link isn't there. So, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, Scott Steiner math, Wizards of the Coast? Or maybe there was a top secret survey that us normal mediocre plebes don't know about and only the elite 5e players know about. Yeah, that's probably it, right? Anyways, because it's my job, my civil duty to take this bullet for you, I'll go over the survey and tell Wizards of the Coast how horrible we think these ideas are. Because that's my job. What's the first edition of D&D? Would you like to rate the material presented in the Player's Handbook? Yes. How long have I been playing? Basic. Are you interested in providing feedback? Blah, 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 blah. All of them. They all suck. Have you playtested new weapons tab? Yep. Have you playtested the weapons tab? Yep. Dissatisfied, dissatisfied, dissatisfied. Stupid and clunky and wastes time. How certified you look for not blah 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 dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Not D&D. This is not a video game. It'll be easy because we're dissatisfied with always. Have you played the new spells? Yes. Dissatisfied. It's stupid and clunky. Why fix what was not broken? Did you use the feats playing 5th edition? Always. Dissatisfied. They all suck. Dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Waste of a feat. Waste of a feat. Waste of a slot. Waste of time. You're just wasting space. This is dumb. Did not need to waste a feat. If you think they're going to take mine, have you played the Barbarian? Blah. Have you play tested the Barbarian class? Blah. Are you dissatisfied? Dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Barbarian is a culture, not a class. It does not need to be a class. It can just be a fighter build. Not all barbarians rage. Conan was not dumb. Satisfied, dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Bring back Rage Swim. Bring back Rage Swim. Remember that one? Fighter. Yes, yes, dissatisfied. Do I even have to explain how you made fighters dumb? Read the Black Company. We played the Sorcerer. Blah. Dissatisfied. Bam. Dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Meta magic is a wizard thing, not a sorcerer thing. Dissatisfied, 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 dissatisfied. Warlock should be a sorcerer boon. Blood lines should matter. It's fine. Do not change it. It's fine. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Warlock. Oh, yeah, this is the one we're really upset about, right? So remember, they responded to the survey about the Warlock like a week and a half ago saying Warlock had no class identity, and then they removed everything that made the Warlock an individual thing. But the playtest hasn't been live since at least yesterday. So how did you respond to the surveys if the surveys weren't out yet? Make Warlock just a sub build of Wizard or Cleric. How can you remove everything that made a Warlock unique and then post that you feel Warlocks have no class identity? Does not need to be its own class. Either they get their own they get to take spells the same time as every other caster. Why remove what makes a warlock kick? I don't think they're going to like my responses. It's fine. Do not change it. It's fine. Always has been OP. Fine. No. We played the wizard class. Yeah, dissatisfied. Bam, 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 bam. Scribe, spell, spell. Really? Why waste a spell slot on scribe, spell, spell, and modify spell, spell if they do not change the mechanics in any way? Also, spell, so dumb. What's that? The memorize spell, dumb. And dumb. Why overcomplicate something that was simple? Dumb. 0 HP, you are KO. Negative 10 HP, you are dead. That's it. Additional comments. What is the name of this if it's no longer 1D&D? What is your age? 56. What country are you from? Oh, Costa Rica on here? Costa Rica. What best describes your gender? Batman. What do you think? What do you think? You think they're gonna take my heart, my words to heart, and actually change things based upon me reading the survey? Again, I find it interesting that they're posting, stuff about the warlock and wizard and druid, when the warlock and wizard survey wasn't finished yet. So, magic? I guess magic, yeah. I guess they traveled forward in time and then saw the results and then came back in time. They caught saying lots of stuff is dumb. Lots of stuff isn't done. Warlocks and sorcerers are both super lame and always have been. Agree. Warlock should just be a subclass of either cleric or wizard, probably more cleric. Sorcerer is just a flavor to wizard. Again, I agree. I don't know if it was ever really necessary to have that as a class. I don't know, the bloodline. If the big thing was bloodline, that should have been way more explored. Almost getting into DCC's territory of the corruption as you become more dragon-like or more chaos bolt. And then if the whole thing for chaos sorcerer was the chaos roll. That was the big, the big thing is rolling on the chaos table and hoping for something awful or something exciting. Then the chances of that actually going off should have become like worse. Like at first level, a sorcerer should have like an 80% chance of something going wrong or something chaotic happening. And as they got higher level, the percentage would decrease because they gained more control over their innate abilities. First level X-Men just discovered my powers. I'm destroying a bathroom at school. 20th level X-Men, I have complete control over my abilities to the point where I can make clones of myself using my ice powers that are fully autonomous, which makes no sense, but that's something Iceman can do. So yeah, sorcerer, if the big thing is, they just tap into the raw, if they're the artists of magic, then the first level sorcerer, 80% chance you cast a spell, something goes wrong. Could be amazing, could be awful, could be just it rains flowers for a minute. 20th level, the percentage goes down to like 1% because you've learned to control it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really see the thing. And I played a sorcerer for a while. Yes, I think we can all agree at this point that they have no ideas. Did I say Druid and Paladin? Yeah, they just posted something about the Druid. And that survey closed about a month ago. Okay, I guess I was wrong because they just said they finished it. But then how do you explain the fact that they're responding to the survey on Wizard and Druid, Wizard and Warlock, because that hasn't gone live yet? I don't know. I just thought we could make it. I was like, I got up this morning, I saw the one thing, and I'm like, oh, good. It's going to be an easy day. I don't have to do anything there. It's a day where nothing's going on in the industry. It's a quiet Thursday. I can just enjoy time with Steve on his birthday. But nope. I stumble across this, and of course, I have to jump on that grenade for you. I hope you appreciate the sacrifices I make for you guys. And by appreciating it, I know that means I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And of course, buy my merch if you haven't bought my merch yet. Because why waste money on D&D on a company that doesn't like you or listen to you when you can spend way less money by heading over to Big Geek Emporium and buying my merch or getting it exclusively on my Patreon, because I'm slowly moving all my stuff over to the Patreon. Hopefully someday I can actually figure out how to make it work. All right, that's it. We have gone through the survey. I have done my public duty. I hope you feel safer and grateful. I will now, suffer the emotional damage in the dark that I took from taking the survey, because that's the kind of guy I am. See y'all later. Remember, Castles